One new thing about my week is that I finally got my car back after getting 3 nails in the tire after Hurricane Ian and construction. So my species is the flatwood salamander. It's an endangered species in Florida, and it's native to the southeastern part of the United States. We're unsure of how long they actually live out in the wild, but in captivity they live to be about 4 years old. They spend the year alone until mating season, and they are also nocturnal. Flatwood salamanders are slender, they have very small heads, short, stubby legs, and they have a rounded tail used for self-defense. The adult size can reach up to 5 inches long, and they range in color from silver to gray and black with articulations. These salamanders have distinctive spots and stripes from their nose to their tail. They also have a cream-colored speckled underbelly. Their geographic range runs from the southern Atlantic coast of the U.S., extending to the middle of South Carolina to the panhandle of Florida. They live in a moderately temperate environment, and they can withstand temperatures from 2 degrees Celsius to 27 degrees Celsius, which is pretty cold. They live in wet terrain like ditches, cypress swamps, and marshes. The salamanders also tend to stay near fresh water, but they condone saltwater. Their ecological role is they carry parasites called nematodes and chytrid fungi. The fungi is transmitted from direct contact from the salamander to another amphibian in lower water areas, and then the nematode feeds off the salamander's food in its stomach, and that goes to other organisms, which it's not really a good role, but that's what they play. In the food web, they are carnivores. They eat mostly earthworms and spiders, small freshwater invertebrates as well. The larvae of the salamander is what is normally preyed on by other predators like fish. Flatwood salamanders as larvae are meant to blend in better with fish. As adults, their color changes for them to blend in with different things such as brush and sand. Their reproductive strategy, they secrete pheromones from under their chin to attract females. And once they're done mating, they wait in the same area until late December and early January, and then they go back to their original habitats and they stay there for the rest of the year. And male flatwoods are non-territorial due to them choosing to migrate to these neutral areas for mating. Flatwood salamanders relocate to ponds from October to January is a fun fact. Female flatwood salamanders lay eggs on vegetation like twigs, leaves, and pine needles. So if you ever get the chance, look out for that. And the maximum amount is one clutch is about 35 eggs. And they hatch only 48 hours after initially being laid, which is very fast. The name flatwood salamanders originates from their native habitat of the longleaf pine wiregrass flatwoods, which are now sadly extremely rare to find. And that was my species, was the flatwood salamander.